Lauper, you were somewhat of a poet, and I'm going to read something you said a while back that I read. It says here, I felt almost eaten up and spit out in my earlier success period. Everybody took everything from me. The clothes, the hair, the corset. That wasn't what it meant to me. I wore the corset to undo the power of the binding of women. So here we've got a boys' club of rock and roll. See, young people now don't understand. There weren't any girls in rock and roll. There weren't sexy females in rock and roll. And the first one was really, of the big blondes, was the great Debbie Harry. And she sort of followed what society, how it changed, instead of manipulating artificial changes. And then you came, and like you say, you wore the corset to undo the power of the binding of women. And then right off, Madonna came. And I think she wore the corset to enslave men. And you were wearing the corset to free women.
Well,
free women.
I don't think that Madonna thought about it. I think for her it was just something that looked good that she wore. I don't think that there's that much thought like that. And I do feel that when women use their sexuality, other women go at them. Why should we be castrated? Why should we castrate each other? If that is where the woman's power lies for her, let her use it and be that, because every entity has a choice. That's why we're here, to learn and make choices. And for every action in this world, there is a reaction, because we live in a reactionary world.
Reaction.
For me, I don't think there was that much thought. I even wore a chain on my ankle.
What did you mean then when you said everybody took everything from
me?
Well,
they did. They did. It was manipulated and used as a marketing tool. Why people thought I was...
That's what I'm saying.
They took...
And I don't think you were.
No, I was me.
You were going through your own changes on you.
Yeah, I was wearing it. I painted my face and wore paint. Yeah, I was angry. I thought, why should we be tied to what we're told looks good and what doesn't look good? Screw it. Wear this, wear that, wear whatever you like. When you're told hems go down, make sure your hems go up on you. When you're told hems go up, you wear those long skirts. As soon as it's out of style, wear it. Do not be a slave.
To anything.
Yeah, because art imitates life, not life imitates art.
Absolutely. Now, here's another quote. It says, I think women are so disenfranchised, and it starts with the language.
Yeah.
It starts with the language. It should be changed. I'm a radical. I'm a bra-burning woman. I burn my training bra. I don't know any other way. I want freedom and civil rights for all women.
You do.
Now, what do you mean? It starts with the language. Women are so disenfranchised, and it starts with the language.
Because, look, I don't get all crazy on me, but woman, okay? Or mankind. Oh, man is the name of our species? Excuse me, and it just happens to be a gender? Well, if man is the name of our species, let's have another name for the masculine sex, if that's the name of our species. Why is it that one gender is the whole thing? Where's our
Women
history?
Well,
Where is it? And why is it history instead of her story?
How do you feel about the Pope's, I guess it was recent acknowledgement of women's rights?
Well, I think that he's an old guy who's lived in darkness his whole life, and it's nice that he's waking up towards the end of his life. He also knighted an ex-Nazi, so I don't know what the hell it means when he says something like that, and then turns around and in one breath turns around and says, but they will never be priests. So I gotta laugh. I think, you know what? It means nothing to me. You want to acknowledge the Spanish Inquisition, the jailing of Galileo, the burning of St. John. You want to go down in history and talk about what the church did to the American Indians? I mean,
encouraging poor people in Africa that are desperately overpopulated to have more children all over Africa and South America.
They don't care because, you know what? This is a man who's taken care of and does not live with the poor. There are nuns that I have met You know, there's different orders of nuns. Unfortunately, you know, there's the Sisters of Charity and the Sisters of Mercy, and I wound up with the Sisters of No Charity, No Mercy at all, you know. But there are other women within the organization and people within the organization that do work with the poor and really, really try and understand the problems. And that, to me, yes, that's good. But this guy who sits in the Vatican and every once in a while rides around in the Pope Mobile means nothing, pal. You want to get your hands dirty? You want to get down with the poor? You want to really help people? You want to talk about child abuse? You want to try and help? Then do something. For me, I just must try to wade through the water and steer my correct course and my path, the path that I was born to walk. And if you don't, I think that you do come to an evil end because you're not following what's in here.
Yeah.
This is the most important thing. You must listen to your instincts and what you feel inside is truly right to do. And if you're connected to your heart, you'll always be fair because how you treat yourself and how you are with yourself and within yourself, well, that's how you are with others.